So I'm here today with Lucy Bell, okay, which is one of the AI model and manager that I'm basically helping scaling their model online, okay. If you can quickly introduce yourself, we will call you Lucy, just like the same as the model.
Yep. Hi. Yeah. So I'm the manager of Lucy Bell. I started her about 9 months ago, and she has done really well for me. But I've hit a bit of a stagnant point where I'm looking to have her grow. But currently, she brings me in about anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 US a month, and I would just love to see that scale immensely. My goal would be to make her bring in about 20 grand a month.
Okay, okay. So that's the goal of Lucy basically, and me, I'm here to try to help her reach that, okay, through like marketing advices, through also like chatting on the account, making more sales, the script, etc. But today I want to show you exactly how we help our client basically, and what advice we can give them on a real live account, okay. So this is one of the IG account of Lucy. We are going to focus on this one for today, okay? So as you see, this account get lots of posts, okay, like 393. So that's a very like kind of old account and about 50K subs, which are like grown organically, right?
Yeah, it's all organic growth. Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect. So first thing we can see, it's like very like attractive type blonde girl. Okay, as you can see. First thing we notice is that the bio here, model AI. I wouldn't mention AI directly. Okay, in the bio because it might be a little turn off, and it's not mandatory to mention that it's AI directly in the bio. So I wouldn't do that for the conversion. And dreamed and perfected by a woman, I would turn that into just trying to reflect more what the AI model is, or what is the AI model portraying to be. For example, girl dreaming about becoming a model or trying to become a model, online, whatever. Something like simple, like girl from Texas trying to become a model, for example. This should be good enough to make her look like a real model and make her like more basically appealing, okay? Not like a robot online, basically, okay? So let's take a quick look on the account. Those stories, I wouldn't do this type of stories, to be honest, okay? Because it's going to bring the traffic to other place, okay? I don't want to click on it because we don't know what's going to show on YouTube. But basically, this is not ideal. You want story about everyday life, and you want a story with your like fan viewing, for example, inside, okay. Something that I forget was about the link. To be honest, I use Get All My Link, which is pretty good and does the job better than any other link. Okay, inside the Get All My Link, obviously I can't click it here, but you want a Telegram channel. Okay, so that you have a Telegram channel and a fan view account. Okay, so you have two choices. The Telegram channel is going to be to save basically your customer base, okay? In case you want to launch a new IG, or in case someone is not convinced and go to your fan view, you don't lose them. You basically save them on your Telegram channel, okay? And on Telegram, you post every single day, pictures, etc., etc., okay? Um, the second thing you're going to post is obviously your fan view link, and I advise everyone to do 7 days free trial or even 1 month free trial, because you want to get as many people in as possible, especially when you're starting out. And if you do that for like 10 months, in the end you will get 10, 15, maybe 20k, 20,000 follower, and that can help you a lot, okay. So that was about the account setup. And from what we see here, basically, Lucy is trying a lot of different niches inside the
Mhm.
same account. You know,
Right.
like what you are doing now, which is not bad at all, because it gives you a lot of data. Because this account is going to work, each post is going to work, because you have a customer base already on it. So that's very cool to test post. Okay.
Mhm.
But in order to work with the IG algorithm, we want to do niched accounts. So niched account are like account that are niched into a certain like category. Okay, so for example, here we have one category which is latex, and we have another one which is latex or laser here, but you know what I mean. This is
Yeah.
another niche. This is like cosplay niche. This is like more like fairy, like anime niche. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this is more lingerie. The problem with that is it's multiple niche at the same place. Okay, and
Right.
per account, we really want to have one single niche that perform a lot. Knowing
Okay.
that um, user on IG, they are subscribed to thousands of different girls. And if you want them to remember you need to stand out between all the girls. So they are going to remember, oh, Lucy, it's the laser girl that I like, etc. If you do a lot of stuff like this, it's, oh, Lucy, she's doing, I don't know, cosplay, lingerie, it's kind of hard, okay? And the good thing is you have the perfect setup to scale the number of IG. So basically, Lucy, right now, I think you have one IG account, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the easiest improvement to do. She can go from one account to five account very, very fast. Okay, you can even have five account on the same iPhone. You can even have six of them most of the time, and you can still manage your personal account from one single phone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you're posting from phone or from iPhone or Samsung?
I'm posting from Android. Yeah.
Okay, so another thing is you see here that the legend is not really true. You can still get good views as you can see here, okay? Engagement, etc. If you look at the reels here, she get pretty good views still, 10K, 20K, etc. Okay? The thing is, you can get better views, like more views, posting from an iPhone. The,
Really?
yeah, the IG algorithm is it's it prefers iPhones. Okay, most of the time. It doesn't mean that you can't do views and that you cannot do money. Of course you can, but from the
Okay.
multiple tests that I did, yes, you get better views on iPhone. For example, if you try to post the same post from an iPhone 16 Pro and you try to post from a Samsung from 10 years ago, you're going to get less views. Okay, it's the same as posting from computer, the same content, you are going to get less views. Okay, this is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad, but it's the reality of it. So, what I would advise, Lucy to do is to separate each IG account per niche. That's the first point. And with the niche that she tested already, she can already do five accounts really fast. And she's going to be able to post 1 to 2 times per day per account, which is 5 to 10 posts per day. And by doing that in like 2 weeks, she can double already her revenue. Okay, so Lucy, when you are going to create the other account, okay, you can either buy the account on like it's like called ACCSmarket.com, or you can even create the account yourself on your phone. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay. Then you want to warm up the account. Warm up the account. You need to make sure that when the IG robots, the algorithm is going to check the new account, that they don't look too botted, okay, not too robotic. Like they need to feel like a natural user using IG, okay. So you want to basically act like a normal human and not like create the account, set up the profile picture, put the fan view link in bio, and post 10 posts. This is
Mm-hmm.
going to hurt the account really bad. Okay, you do not want to do that. You want to create the account, add the name, add the bio, no link, etc. Scroll on the account. Then the next day you are going to want to create your first post. Okay, then the next day you are going to do two posts, put a profile picture, and then the next day maybe you can put the get all my link in bio. Okay,
Okay.
this is very important so you do not ruin your IP and everything that is linked to your phone. Okay, this is very, very important. So, how do you basically um, get the other account started. Okay, you have two choice that you can do. Okay, you can do a shout out in story. Basically, you are going to promote the reel. Okay, not directly the account. You're going to promote the reel. Okay, that you posted on the other account, but you put it on the main account. So people, they just go look at the reel and then they can subscribe, like, and you get engagement. There is a second way, it's to do share post. Okay, meaning that when you post from your iPhone, you should have like a share button. Okay, meaning that the post is going to be shared on Lucibel and Lucibel 2, for example. Okay,
Okay.
this way you get traction on the two accounts. The good thing with that is you are going to have way less risk, because if this account get banned for absolutely no reason, you are going to have a hard time. You see what I mean? Overcoming that. When you have 5 accounts, you have 5 less chance of getting banned, because if they ban one, you have 4 other already. So that's going to be very good for you. If you had a Telegram setup already, you would have maybe, I don't know, 1,000 people that follow you on Telegram, okay, on the Telegram channel, and you could do a post and say, hey, let's check my reel that I made on my new account, you see, and then boom, you have basically free traffic on your new account, okay. Now, in terms of content in itself, which is very important, okay, here we can quickly see what is working and not working. This is pin post, so that doesn't really, work. I mean, it's just trendy post. But if we look at the other post, okay, we can quickly see that this post, like in lingerie, get 2K likes, 278 comments, and posts like this get twice less engagement. Okay,
Right.
so if you had to choose what is the next content you are going to post, is this type of content, not this one, because you can do, if you spend, I don't know, 30 minutes to create 2 posts, you better create 2 content of this post than 2 content of this post, because you are going to get twice as much result for the same effort. Okay,
Right.
but to be honest, they are all performing pretty well. But for example, the first IG account that you would launch would be on the lingerie niche, not on the like latex or lingerie, not on the cosplay one. This is the next one that you are going to, to start. But once again, I advise you to go and start like 5 accounts as soon as possible. And when those 5 are started, you are going to go to 10 accounts. Okay. Obviously, you need VAs, you need virtual assistant, you need people to help you do that at some point, because you cannot you cannot create and post 20 30 content per day. I mean, it's possible, because you can also schedule content for like a week in advance. So
Right.
you could work 5 hours, do all the posts, do all the scheduling, and then you have your week free. Okay, but most of the time, from the moment you have 5 accounts that you handle yourself for a week or 2, then you can hire VAs that are going to be paid like $1.5 or $2 per hour, that you hire like from third world country, like the Philippines, for example, which I use a lot, because it's the best like quality for the price that you're going to get. Okay. Another thing that I see on this account is that there is a lot of picture, carousel, etc. Carousel is always better than picture, okay? But if you have the choice, and you do have the choice, I would always post more reels than images or carousel, because they are just pushed way more in the algorithm, okay? In order to push in order to transform image into video, you are using Kling right now, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. For me, it's clearly the best one. So the other advice would be to, since you already have all these images done and you have like almost 400 posts, okay, the best outcome for the least work, okay, is going to take every single post that you did in picture and turning every single image into a video using Kling, and then you have already like 50 reels ready per account that you are going to launch.
Mhm.
And this way you don't even have to do, a lot more work. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you use Kling, I would do 5 seconds, not really 10, because it's going to cost you twice as much, but you
Right.
don't get twice as many video. You still get one video, okay? And it tends to bug a bit after the 5 second. And in terms of caption on what you need to type on Kling, the best result that I get is without typing anything and let the AI do the work. What do you currently do?
I keep it really minimal if I do anything at all. But I would agree with you. Even if I leave it blank, I get a pretty good result.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, blank or very small prompt. And by the way, for the one that want to know Kling, etc., I have another like completely free course on my YouTube that you can go and look, and I explain everything in detail. Okay, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's about it. I think for the content type. Do I forget anything? I don't think so. Oh yeah, there is something that I forget. The problem with this content is like it looks a bit AI, a bit robotic, not by the look of it, because to be honest, this type of content are good enough. Okay, yes, you can do better. That's
Mhm.
an improvement, but that's not the first improvement I would go to. I would go more for more volume. This is the most important. More
Mhm.
niched content per account, and I would add caption on each reel, because this is a bit less engaging than if you had how do you say, um,
Call to action.
yeah, not really call to action, but like at least caption. So for example, this one, when we click, it's who's ready for the long weekend. You could add who's ready for the long weekend here, okay, somewhere on the screen, or like comment what you would do with me, etc. And this would boost the engagement way more. And the viewer, they will feel like they are actually answering to a real girl and like engaging.
Okay.
And this can really, really, really boost it. Okay. The another thing that you could do, okay, is to also do some advanced real like lip sync, etc., to make the model talk. Okay. Or when you have a video that is animated, you can add like some laugh, etc., to make it even more real. Okay. And the more real it is, the better it is. Okay. Um, do I forget anything? Do you have any like question?
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty
O-
straightforward. Yeah. Oh, and
okay.
for the creating all the other accounts, I can just repurpose the content, right? Like for lingerie and swimsuit.
Yeah, you can basically take those content, those picture, etc., and I hope you store them. Otherwise, there is plenty of software to bulk download, any content. Okay, that is on your account, and you're going to put those image into a video. Okay, and once you posted every single image, etc., that you turn in video, then only then you can go and create new images. Okay, and one of the last thing I wanted to say is, even inside the same niche, you need to double down as much as possible on the type of content that is working. So, for example, you do like lingerie or swimsuits, okay, that are working well. If swimsuits with like light blue like this, or like colorful like a reflection from the moon, whatever, if this exact type of content work, you want to double down and do way more of that. So when you post, you cannot like post and then just go and try new stuff. As soon as you have something that is working, you want to really double down and do more of the same thing. Okay. This, and I think that's pretty good. You have another like X account, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So to be honest, if your IG is working well, okay, and the X account is working 5 times less than that, and I think from what you told me before, the X account isn't really bringing a lot of traffic, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's definitely growing slower than IG is.
Yeah. So once again, I would advise you to double down and even spend the time that you were spending on X to go and scale even more the IG account. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. So yeah. So in conclusion, double down on what you're doing. Do more of the videos. Okay, instead of images. Add caption, which is very 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 important, and you need to do 5 to 10 times less content, 10 times more content that you're doing on different IG account. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So, guys, I hope you liked the video. And if you want more videos like this, leave a like, comment, and let me know.